Welcome to Local SEO in 10. This is your go-to podcast for answers about how you can grow your local business online easily and quickly. Brought to you by local SEO experts Magnified Media in Walnut Creek, California. In each 10-minute episode, our digital marketing expert Adam Duran answers your questions on how you can get more leads for your business fast. Remember, if you're not taking care of this part of your business right now, you can bet your competitors are. And now, here's our host with the questions, Jamie Duran, and our expert with the answers, Adam Duran.
Hello, Adam.
Hey, Jamie.
How is your week going?
It's going amazing. Having a great week. Getting ready. We're already on spring here. It's getting warm already.
I don't know. It looked like it was about to rain this morning, but looked like the end of the world coming. But
well, I've been stuck in my office all day.
Very good. Well,
yes.
I'm glad your week is going great, and
yes.
lots of excitement. What are we talking about today?
Today is an interesting topic because we've seen these things for many years, and now we're seeing that Google is now kind of their master plan about implementation is starting. So I'm talking about Google local guides. Now, have you ever heard of this program, Jamie?
Yes, I'm an expert.
Oh, you're an expert in the program.
Expert in Google guides. I think I'm the Google elite. Maybe platinum elite.
Wow. I've never heard of that measurement for them, but okay.
Super platinum, super top secret platinum elite.
All right. That sounds very fancy. Okay. So you and Tom Cruise are the Google elites. So the rest of us mortals, if you have written a review on Google, guess what? You are on your way to becoming a Google local guide. Now, a guide is basically someone who writes reviews, maybe fixes or corrects some mistakes that are on somebody else's Google listing. You can add tons of photos. So the more these kinds of actions that you do, the more Google loves that, right? Because you're adding relevant information to whatever location and making Google more valuable. So they give you the chance to level up. So you start at level 1 and you can keep going depending on how much interaction, how many reviews, et cetera, that you give to Google about different places. Make sense?
Oh,
right.
Yeah, of course.
So it's kind of, if you know about Yelp has the Yelp Elite, which you have to apply to be an elite member. Google, you don't have to apply for anything. It's just, it starts keeping track of your contributions automatically. So you're going to, like I said, reviews, photos, edits, these are all great ways to increase your level within that Google local guide structure.
Ready. Yeah.
There you go.
That's easy. Okay. Well,
that's easy. Okay. Well, once you do that, though, once you start leveling up, once you start, adding more content, you're going to get followers. You're going to get people who like your photos, all that stuff. And you might even be lucky enough to score a pair of socks from Google.
Google socks.
Yeah. I have some Google socks. They also sometimes in the past, they've done events that are exclusive to local guides. They give you access to different new Google products. Maybe they'll give you a first look or a trial subscription or free trial subscription to whatever, YouTube or something like that. So they're trying to get people to do this because, of course, it adds value to the Google brand, right? It adds value to Google. So now, all of that being said, so, this program started many years ago. But now, with the last update, which happened in December of 2022, we're seeing kind of like the importance of these Google local guides when it comes to ranking a business locally. Now, what do you think that could be, Jamie?
So go to my favorite Vietnamese restaurant and I write a review.
Yeah,
Take a picture.
And you can actually go to your favorite Vietnamese restaurant and you'll see the Google reviews there. And most likely, the ones that you're going to see are by Google guides, people who have spent time becoming the elite of Google, just like Jamie has. And so you'll see their opinions first. So if it's a 1-star review, you'll see that 1-star review. If it's a 5-star review, of course, you'll see that one too. So the local guide level, if you're a level 5 or level 6 or whatever level, any of those, your reviews now are tending to rise to the top of that listing. So that person, that guide, Google is giving more power or more visibility to that review. So that could affect whether someone's going to call you or not, go to your business or not, right? If it's a 1-star review from a level 10 guide and it says this was the worst experience ever, that will show up for a long time. That's bad.
Yes, and
right?
You can just leave your phone open that says, I'm a Google guide. And then hopefully you'll get really good service and good food.
Okay. Well, for ranking and actually click-through rate, that could be really important. So the other thing that Google is doing with these Google Local Guide reviews is they will bold the keywords that Google thinks people are interested in reading about that business. So if you are a financial planner, for example, and someone has said, this financial planner helped save me thousands of dollars. This is the best financial planner. The best financial planner is a common keyword. So it's in all likelihood that those keywords will be bolded under that listing in that review. What the bolding obviously does, it brings your eyes to those keywords. So that's another way that the local guides are being more visible. Okay.
Yes, and it's also, when you've talked in previous podcasts about the Google 3-pack. So a lot of times the reviews, it'll show in that Google 3-pack, the number of reviews that you have. So.
Yes, and if they have, from those reviews, if they have keywords that Google, that algorithm thinks is relevant, it'll pull those words from that review. So those, like I said, those keywords could have the word best, professional, on time, these kind of things that are important for someone who's making a buying decision. So these are really, really important when you are asking or for reviews. You want to make sure that if that person is especially if that person is a guide, that they include those keywords that you think are important for your business to rank for, because now these are ranking factors for your listing.
Sure, that makes sense.
Other one is their photos. So the photos that local guides take now, they will rise to the top of your Google listing. That means if you're a restaurant, if you have if you have Google local guides in there taking photos, their photos most likely will be rising to the top. They'll tend to be they'll tend to rise and keep rising. So now that's good for your business, right? If you have beautiful artistic offerings. And so you want to make sure that, if they're a Google local guide, that you kind of, give them some extra attention. Now,
sure.
You can't, Google frowns upon you, Jamie, the business owner, writing a review for your business.
Why?
Right? And then posing as another, a customer or something like that. So what you want to do, though, is start making many, many, many Google accounts, right? If you have workers, if you have staff, ask them, hey, get on this Google local guide train, start writing reviews, start taking photos, start making edits, do anything that they can to level up, because now you have someone that you can, ask, hey, can you write us a review? Whatever, Doug, you've been working here for 25 years. Don't you think you know the business enough? That is something that Google doesn't want you to do. And I don't work for Google, but if you want to do that, it might be something to consider.
How about if you're in a networking group or a chamber of commerce?
Hey, yes.
You invite everyone over and you order some falafel, and you guys have a review writing party that you and then take pictures of the falafel or anywho.
Yes, exactly.
And write some reviews for each other.
Yeah,
as long as you've used the product, you can't.
Sure.
My best financial planner is, and then if they did a terrible job, you just,
you wouldn't review them. Yeah.
Wouldn't review them. You skip right over them. But
well, I like Jamie. I like where you're going. That giver's gain kind of philosophy, where you make your own level 5 guide. You become that, and then you can start. If you're in a networking group or a chamber of commerce group, you can definitely start writing reviews for people that you know and businesses that you've had experiences with. And your review will rise to the top. They will see that. And there's nothing more grateful than a business owner who gets a review, a 5-star review from someone they know who understands how difficult it is to get a review. So
100%.
Yeah, it's tough out there, right? Restaurants are, generally pretty easy to get reviews, but there's a lot of sectors that are just tough to get reviews. So
in my solar business, I definitely, every time we finish a project, we ask for a review, and everyone says, yeah, no problem, I'll totally write, and then we never hear from them. So
yeah, for law firms, financial services, for therapists, for clinics, these are all incredible, or general contractors, very, very difficult to get reviews. It's tough.
It is. But like you said, it is it's really beneficial in my industry. 4 out of 5 people would not recommend the solar company they went with. And so
wow.
you want to be, isn't that unbelievable? So,
no, that's terrible.
Going solar should be so fun and so easy. And, but apparently a lot of companies don't really get it right. But, anywho, so having those reviews is really, really important.
Yeah, and becoming a local guide will allow you to give 5-star reviews and help your fellow business owners. So why not do it? And then encourage them, or show them how to do the same. It is definitely, it's a no-brainer. If you're in a networking group, this is something that could help your whole group. So get on it.
Get on it. And I've always wondered, so once you say you put yourself in the reviewer's shoes, kind of what's in it for them, and that's where Google is helping to recognize them as a local guide or local elite guide, and they can get some small recognition that way, so that they will be encouraged to continue writing reviews.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you get 5-6 million views of your photos, it's pretty nice.
Like Adam, yeah.
One of them, yes. All right, that's it, Jamie. We're wrapping it up.
All right, sounds good. If you have a question about a previous podcast or previous topic, go to our webpage, magnifiedmedia.net, click on the podcast, hit the search bar, put in the topic. If you cannot find it, then send us a message on LinkedIn, our LinkedIn Local SEO in 10, or our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and send us a quick message. We'll consider it and bring it up for a new podcast. And then, like we just talked about, we really, really appreciate when you guys, our listeners, give us 5 stars, thumbs up, share the podcast. It really, really helps our listenership. Adam does this for free. We don't have any ads. And so this is kind of his reward, is giving back. So we'd like to get the feedback. Good, bad, or indifferent, but mostly good. So we will talk to you next week with another super exciting topic in the world of local SEO.
That's all for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Local SEO in 10 with Google local marketing expert Adam Duran. Join us each week for answers to your questions on how to best harness the power of the internet to grow your business. Speaking of questions, got some? Message us through our Facebook page, Local SEO in 10, and we'll be sure to give you your answer on an upcoming episode. This episode of Local SEO in 10 is brought to you by Magnified Media, the leading online marketing agency in Northern California, who invite you to grow your business by magnifying your online visibility and credibility. Visit them on the web at www.magnifiedmedia.com. Magnify your business, magnify your profits.